Hi my loves, it's Sam, and today I have big hair. Today I'm going to be doing a bridal makeup tutorial. I know that this is the season, the time is here, love is in the air. So I'm going to show you how to do your makeup, some tips and tricks to get wild, big, sexy hair. You know you want to be big and sexy on your wedding day. All of the products will be listed in the down bar, so just expand the description box. I hope you enjoy. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to use is a mattifying moisturizer. And this is just going to help my makeup stay on longer and stay looking fresh all day long. This is especially good for someone who has oily skin because it's going to help control that oil so that you don't end up looking what is greasy? I don't know, bacon face? That's a good one. Okay, the next thing I'm gonna do is gonna apply my foundation. You wanna make sure that it's gonna last all day long looking fresh. So I'm just gonna start buffing that in. Just make sure everything is really well blended. Bring it down your neck. Okay, I'm gonna apply my concealer in a triangle shape underneath my eyes. That's gonna help brighten anything up. If you have under eye circles, you just want to make sure that you look really nice and bright under the eyes so that you look alert, even though you might be really tired or stressed or whatever. This just, I feel like it always just makes my face just look a little bit perkier. Okay, I'm going to set everything because you want to make sure it stays all day long. So I'm just going to be taking a translucent powder, and then especially underneath the eyes, I'm just going to start buffing this all over my face. It's also going to help that if you do have any transfer or any fallout from your shadow, it's just going to flick right off with a brush rather than sticking to that concealer. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is going to contour with your cheekbones. You can put it on your temples to help slim your forehead, underneath the jawline. And then I just like to take whatever's left on my brush and just make sure everything is blending down. This is such a pretty blush. It's a nice medium pink. It does have a little bit of a sheen to it. This is Sweet Cheeks from Be a Bombshell Cosmetics, and it's such a beautiful color. So I'm just gonna apply that to the backs of my cheeks. You just wanna take any kind of like concealer colored primer. That's gonna help keep your eyeshadow lasting all day. So I'm gonna go ahead and pencil my eyebrows in. For the eyes, I'm gonna take a brown eyeliner, one that's gonna stay put all day long. And I'm just gonna put that all over kind of the half lower part of my lid. Just draw a slight cat eye, just a tiny little bit, nothing major. Just take your finger and just start blending it up, following like as if you're trying to connect your eyebrow. I find that sometimes it's just easier to use your finger than to try and do it with a brush. It just kind of warms the product up, and honestly it's so much quicker. Okay, the next thing I'm going to take, just a kind of medium warm brown, and it is matte, and I'm just going to start packing that right over the liner that I just put down. Whatever's left on the brush, I'm just going to take a tiny little bit underneath. The next color I'm going to take is from Mica Beauty, and the color is Earth. The nice thing about pigments is that you can mix them. You can mix them as a nail polish with like a clear coat. I'm also going to use this as my highlight. So pigments are really nice because it's kind of like you can get all of your products into one. So the first thing I'm going to do is take my fluffy brush, and I'm just going to start putting that right, I'm just taking what's in my lid, and I'm starting to put that right in my crease, just blending it up. Take a kind of pencil brush, get a little bit more of that pigment, put it right in my inner corner, and I'm just going to take that all underneath the eye. I'm going to just take it on my finger and just start patting it all in that inner kind of half of my lid. And that's really going to give it a really beautiful shimmer and just really brighten the eyes up. Just on my highlighting brush, and just rub that into the lid, and I'm going to take that right on top of my cheekbones, right where the highest peak of your brow is. You're just going to touch a little bit right there just so it has a tiny little bit of a sheen when you turn your head. Okay, the next thing that I'm going to do is just line my eyes. I'm just going to take black and just very closely to the lash line, just touch it up a little tiny bit. And then I'm I'm just barely gonna flick it out. I don't want to distract from all the shimmer on the lids. Waterproof is definitely recommended on your wedding day because you might be crying. I did wear waterproof on my wedding day. Now, I do recommend wearing false lashes on your wedding day if you are someone who is used to wearing them. However, if you're someone who's never worn false lashes before, I say just go with a really good volumizing, lengthening mascara, do a few coats, and leave it at that, because they can be a little bit uncomfortable to wear sometimes if you're not used to them, and they tend to make you feel like you've got spiders on your eyes. And then like in pictures you end up having like a kind of, you know, droopy eye because you feel so heavy. If you find a mascara that really just makes your lashes look good, then you really don't need any. The eyes are done. Okay, the first thing I'm doing is taking a really nude liner, and this is almost like a peachy nude. I'm lining the entire lip because that's gonna help my lipstick or lip gloss or whatever you're gonna apply stay on all day. I'm taking a slightly darker nude around the edges and then just filling in the corners and leaving the centers a little bit lighter. Okay, this is where you can use your pigment again. So you're just gonna take a little bit on your finger and you're just gonna touch it right into the center, same on the top, and that's automatically gonna create kind of like a bigger lip. Then you can go in with a lip gloss over the top. So you can see that the center just still has that little bit of shimmer so that your lips just look a little bit fuller than they might actually be in real life. So that's always nice. And there is the finished look. You know, I just kept everything nice and glowy. You want to look really just glowy goddessy, you know? That's what whenever I think of bridal makeup, I just think of glowy skin, just real kind of like that. I don't know what is that word, but that's what it means. Now let's go on to the hair. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is just clip up the top part of my hair, and I'm just gonna start with the bottom pieces. And then I'm just gonna start grabbing like 2-inch sections, and I'm just going to start wrapping them, pointing the wand downwards. So the next thing that I'm gonna do is for volume. I usually have to like back comb like crazy, and it's like, sometimes it's like you can't really be bothered. Something like this is amazing. This is the Big Sexy Hair POW Powder Play, and this is a volumizing and texturizing powder. If you've never used Big Sexy Hair before, I used to use it all the time in the salon. I loved it. They have amazing things for volume. This section, kind of in your back here, pull it forward like this. I'm really hoping you can see. You're just gonna sprinkle your powder right into your kind of section, and all you're gonna do is just give it a little bit of a roughing up. And this powder is cool because it instantly liquefies and gives you like crazy volume without having to use any back combing or anything. You literally just kind of wiggle your fingers and bam. Without even back combing, it's just giving you like instant volume. So you're just gonna, again, sprinkle a little bit in there. And it's weird because when you first put it on, it feels like almost like cold or wet. It's like so cool. Around the tops of the head, just working it in with my fingers, almost giving my head a massage. And you can see how big that is. Like, you guys know my hair is never this big. And then you can also just put a little bit on your fingers, rub it in, see how it just instantly goes away, and then just kind of use it to like piece things out. So if your bangs are like a little bit fuzzy, scrunch it up, and it just gives you like all of this amazing volume and texture. You've got your super duper wild big hair, big sexy hair. But you can always, if you wanted to, you know, pull this over to the side, grab like one of your pieces from underneath. Say if you do want your hair up, make a little loose ponytail, and then just twist that piece of hair right around and then secure it right in the back with one of these. You can also add another one maybe over here so that it's not like crazy, like what's going on that side of your head? You got some issues. So you can just add another one right there, and you've got a cute little side ponytail as well. You can add a little flower in there or something cute. You know, there's just so many options. Once you have your curl and you've got your volume, you can do so much. I'm just gonna go ahead and take this out because I want my hair to be down and wild and free like a lion, because I love being a lion because I'm a Leo. The next thing I will be showing you is nails. I'm going to be taking this Station nail lacquer, and the color is Of Corset I'll Call You, and it's a really pretty romantic kind of lavender rosy pink, which is perfect for a wedding. Do 2 coats of this, and this formula is so nice. It like glides on like super duper nicely. You can see how well that applies. Bam! Face, hair, nails, what more could you want for in a bridal tutorial? So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this has helped you. Congratulations if you're getting married. Yay, so exciting. Don't stress, remember. Just have fun, enjoy your day, and take lots of pictures so that you can remember it. Thank you. Please subscribe if you're new. Bye!